Yeong Jo, the king with affection for the people. Yeong Jo was the 21st king of Joseon. He was on the throne for 52 years, and it was the longest period in the history of Joseon. He is regarded as one of the greatest kings, and with his grandson, Yeong Jo, he led Joseon to its heyday in the 18th century. Yeong Jo governed the country for the people, so he is still admired as the great king by many contemporary Koreans. He was born on the 13th of September in 1694 and passed away on the 5th of March in 1776 in the lunar calendar. He ruled the country for 52 years between 1724 and 1776. His father was the 20th king, Seok-jong, who possessed the strong royal power, and his mother was Seokbin Chae-si, who used to be Mu-su-ri. Because of his mother's humble status, it distressed Yeong Jo for his entire reign. His first son was Hyojang Saejar, but he died at 9 years old in 1728, and his second son was Sado Saejar. His grandson was the 22nd king, Yeong Jo. The older half-brother of Yeong Jo was the 20th king, Kyung-jong. Although they were the sons of Seok-jong, they had different mothers. Kyung-jong was the son of Jang Hee-bin, and the mother of Yeong Jo was Seokbin Chae-si. Moreover, in the reign of Seok-jong, they were supported by distinct political parties. After Kyung Shin-hwan-kook, Seoin was divided into No-ron and So-ron. The crown prince, who would become Kyung-jong, was supported by So-ron, and Yun En-gun was supported by No-ron. In July in 1717, Seok-jong had a private meeting with Yi Myung, who was the leader of No-ron, and it is called Jong Udok Day. What they talked about is still unknown, but after Jong Udok Day, Seok-jong ordered the crown prince to do Dae Ri Cheong-jong, and it may have been to depose the crown prince. However, the crown prince did Dae Ri Cheong-jong for 4 years, and as Seok-jong passed away in 1720, he became the king, Kyung-jong. However, political conflicts between No-ron and So-ron were serious, and the subjects in No-ron did not want Kyung-jong to remain on the throne for a long time, since they were deeply involved in the death of the mother of Kyung-jong, Jang Hee-bin. Accordingly, as Kyung-jong was unhealthy, he was pressured by No-ron into selecting Yun En-gun as the successor, and No-ron also asked Kyung-jong to allow Yun En-gun to do Dae Ri Cheong-jong. Nonetheless, because it could be politically threatening to Kyung-jong, many of the subjects in No-ron were dismissed. It was Shin Chuk-hwan-kook. In March in 1722, it was reported by Mok Ho-ryong that there was a conspiracy to assassinate Kyung-jong, so 4 essential leaders of No-ron were executed. Nearly 60 and 120 subjects from No-ron were executed and became exiled each. It is called Shin Yim Sa-wa, or Yim Inok Sa, but it is uncertain that there was a conspiracy to assassinate Kyung-jong or not. Yun En-gun was suspicious of being involved in this rebellion, but Kyung-jong did not punish Yun En-gun. Nevertheless, in 1724, Kyung-jong suddenly passed away, so Yun En-gun rose to the throne, and he was Yeong Jo. In the following year, there was Yul Sa-hwan-kook, so So-ron lost its power, and No-ron had power again. Yet, So-ron did not recognize Yeong Jo as the king, and because Kyung-jong passed away abruptly, the rumor that Yeong Jo poisoned Kyung-jong, and Yeong Jo was not the son of Seok-jong, quickly spread nationwide without any firm evidence. In March in 1728, some of the radicals from So-ron and Na-min rose in a military revolt to take revenge for the death of Kyung-jong. They aimed to dethrone Yeong Jo and throned the grandson of So-hyun Saejar, Mil-pong-gun, Lee Tan. Because this rebellion was led by Lee In-jar, it is called the Nan of Lee In-jar, or Mu Shin Nan. Cheongju-sung was captured by Lee In-jar, and revolts broke out, aligning with Lee In-jar. In particular, in Yeongnam, the number of rebellious soldiers amounted to 70,000. Nevertheless, the rebel force commanded by Lee In-jar was quelled by the government army on the 24th of March in Onsung and Jukjeon, and the rebel force in Yeongnam was also defeated in early April. Ironically, the radicals of So-ron, called Junso, were subjugated by the moderates of So-ron, called Wonso, who had power in Jongmi-hwan-kuk. After the rebellion of Lee In-jar, Yeong Jo took the detrimental effects of the conflicts between No-ron and So-ron more seriously, and adamantly pushed ahead Tangpyeong-chek.